first we'll discuss about the area, volume. Area means surface area. Then 3D object, we have 3D, 2D object, so area, and then volume, and then application. So this chapter is very much helpful for class 7, 8, 9, and application in 10 or higher classes also. So our topic is what? Area, then volume. Area and volume. Uh, in this lecture we'll discuss about area, volume of few selected 3D objects. Few selected 3D objects. Done. Achha, so before going to that point, you just tell me what do you mean by area? So area is what? Area, it is two-dimensional concept. Okay, area two-dimensional concept means, for example, what is the area of this circle? So it is the region bounded by this closed figure, like circular figure, that is called the region area. And here one rectangular shape surface is given. What is the area? The region bounded by this rectangle, it is called the area. What is the area of that geometrical figure, or of this geometrical figure? So it is the region bounded by that or these particular geometrical shape, or maybe regular, maybe irregular, doesn't matter. So regular, irregular, if this type of shape is given, then what is the area? The area is what? Region bounded by this. It is known as area. This is also region bounded by this. So as a few objects are given, object means one object is called, this is cylinder, vast cylinder. It is also known as what? Right circular cylinder. Why right circular cylinder? This is another name is what? Right circular cylinder. Or we can say it is what? Cylinder. Next one, it is what? Cylinder. Next it is what? Cone. Next one, it is cone. So one by one we will discuss. It is cone. It is cone. Acha. Next one we have one sphere, spherical object. It is cone. It is sphere. Acha, normally sir, is it sphere or circle? So sphere, how to represent this one? Then show the three axes. Okay, x, y, z axis. Then it is a sphere. Otherwise, if you just draw the circle, then it is, if you draw this region, then only it is a circle only. So 2D. How to show the 3D object? So means you have to show three axes, x, y, and z. Acha. And then we have one cube. This cubical shape. Cube. And then we have the cuboid also. This is cube. Okay. And another one. Another one you can draw. This is cuboid. Okay. So cylinder, cone, sphere, cube and cuboid. So first area given, we have to discuss about the area. So area means we have two types of area. One is what it is, you can say surface area. Surface area. Okay, the surface area, it is one plane surface, another one curved. One is plane surface, another one is curved surface. So if I take first this, then tell me what you mean by plane surface and curved surface. That is, another one is flat surface also. So plane surface and curved surface. So if I take this cylinder, then you can see here two surfaces are there. Two surfaces are given. So for example, one dholak. So that side one surface, this side and one surface, and one another one. Yeah, so if you take this marker also, this side one surface and this side also another one surface. So two surfaces are given, and here you can see another one surface. So this is known as what? It is curved surface, and those are plane surface or flat surface. So, and these regions are what? In case of cylinder, it is circular. These two, one, two. So those are circular region, and this is what? It is a curved surface. This is curved. This is what? Curved. It is curved surface. As I am showing something, just you tell me. And I have this paper, and this is what? It is a rectangular piece of paper. And if I fold it like this, then you can see this rectangular object converts into one cylindrical object. Okay, try to understand slowly. So this rectangular shape object converts into what? One cylindrical shape object. Done. So here you can see this one surface. If we cover this, it is one surface. That side also one surface. So we have two surfaces, and this is known as what? It is known as what? Curved surface for that particular shape. If it is rectangle, normal area, and here, so it is plane, and it is curved. It is curved surface area. It is plane and curved surface area. So, in case of circle, we know the surface area is what? It is what? Pi times r square. What is r? R be the radius. Okay. What is r? This is r. So r be the radius. R be the radius. R be the radius. So r is what? Radius. So r be the radius of this cylinder or this cylindrical object. Done. Achha. So let me write one by one at first. So we are starting with cylinder. So at first cylinder, right circular cylinder. Achha. Now see. Achha. This is also what? This surface area is also pi times r square, because in case of a circle, if we draw one circle, it is a center, it is a radius. So the area of the circle is what? It is pi times r square. It is pi times r square. So we can write it is also pi r square. This is also pi r square. So these two surfaces, pi r square. So next one, what is the curved surface area? So curved surface area, how to find curved surface? You just tell me what is the circumference of this circular region. What is the circumference in circumference? So circumference of a circle, we know this length means this line, the length of this, you can say line, only this line, Length of the cylinder is what? 2 pi r. So it is the circumference, okay, of the cylinder. It is the circumference of the cylinder. Acha. So this is what it is. 2 pi r means this part it is 2 pi r. It is 2 pi r. Acha. What is the height? Height. So when it is, you can say standing position, then we can consider it is height. And if it is given, you can say lying position, then it is what it is called length. Acha. Now it is standing position, so we can write it is what it is the height h. Okay. Now just imagine where I am making one cylinder. This. So this is one cylinder. This is the cylinder. Okay. Achha, this is what it is 2 pi r. This is what it is 2 pi r. Achha, here I am taking what? This height, it is h. Okay, so this is h. Now this is the surface, actual surface, just it is in different shape. Now let me convert it into normal sheet. So we are getting this part is what? It is h, and this length is 2 pi r. So we can write it is what? This area means, see, I am writing here this one. So here it is h, this is h, so I am writing h here. This is h. This is h, so I am writing this is h. Achha, then what is the circumference? So it is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. So I am writing 2 pi r. Done. So circumference is 2 pi r, means this one it is 2 pi r, height h. Now it is converted into a rectangle, and where length is 2 pi r, height is h, or breadth, length is 2 pi r, breadth is h. What is the area? So we can write area is equal to 2 pi r into h, unit square unit. So we can write area is what? 2 pi r into h. So that's why the carved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into h. Okay, 2 pi r into h. Achha. So what is the carved surface area? So carved surface area we are getting it is 2 pi r times h. Okay. Achha. It is what? Unit square unit. Next one, this one plane surface, it is also plane surface. So two plane surfaces are there. So plane surfaces or so plane surfaces we have two plane surfaces. So total area. So for plane surfaces, area is equal 2 times pi r square, because this side and that side also. This side and that side. So what is the total area? The total area we can write the total area. So total area is equal. It is this is what? Curved surface 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h plus, for these two surfaces it is 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square. So if we take 2 pi r common, 2 pi r, then it is what? It is h plus r unit square. Is it clear? So we are getting it is what? Total area 2 pi r into h plus r. What is r? R with the radius of this circle, or you can say right circular cylinder. What is h? H with the height of the cylinder. So, and pi, what is the value of pi? So pi is 22 over 7. Okay, 22 over 7. That's it. Why 22 over 7? Here it is the value of pi 22 over 7 means, for example, okay, apart from this, just remember, for example, I'm drawing this circle. I'm also drawing this circle. I'm taking this one. I'm taking another one circle. So you can see shapes are different. Shapes are different. So here consider it is R1. Here the radius be R2. Here the radius is R3. Okay. So what is the diameter? Here what is diameter? So diameter is 2R3. Here diameter is 2R1. Here diameter is 2R2. What is the circumference? So circumference is 2 pi R3. Here 2 pi R2. Here it is what? 2 pi. It is 2 pi R. So if you take the ratio of circumference to the diameter, okay, for any circle, what is circumference to the diameter? Circumference to the diameter, then you'll always get it is what? 22 over 7. Now the question is, sir, how to find? For example, it is one arbitrary, you can say, circle, and just take one thread. Just take one thread. Let me, right now I don't have any thread. So you just do one thing, just take one thread and take the measurement of the circumference. Simple. Circle, then take the you can say measurement of the circumference, and at the same time you take the diameter also. Okay, and with the help of the scale, just measure it and then find the ratio. Always you will get it is 22 by 7. And this is the concept of pi, means we are considering it, this is pi. So 22 by 7. Okay, always it is same. The circumference to the diameter. Circumference to the diameter. Okay, so this ratio is 22 by 7. Remember, this ratio is 22 by 7. Achha, so this is the value of pi. So what is the value of pi? 22 by 7. Or we can write, so pi is 22 by 7. Okay. Now here one concept, when we are taking this pi in trigonometry, that time we have to use it is a pi radian, means that is time it is different. Okay, put 180 degree, and here pi means 22 by 7, or you can say 3.14 up to 2 decimal place. Just you divide, then you'll get what? 22 to 7 3s are 21, 1.01, then 7 3 0, then you will get 4 28, again 2, and so something up to 2 decimal place we are taking 3.14. Okay, up to 2 decimal place we are taking 3.14. So in case of mensuration, just use the value of pi is 22 by 7, or directly you can use 3.14. It is totally depends on you. Now come to the point. The total area for this right circular cylinder, we are getting it is what? 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH means this curved surface area, 2 pi RH. Why 2 pi RH? Already explained with the help of this paper. So 2 pi RH. Next, 2 surface, so pi r square, so 2 pi r square, and then add it, we will get the total surface area. It is called total surface area. Okay, it is the total surface area. Yeah. Achha, now there is some twist. Twist is what? For example, we have one right circular cylinder. Where this surface is given. Okay, two leads are there, so one of the lead is missing. So one lead is present, another one is missing. So then we have to consider only one surface. So that time, can you tell me what is the total area? The total surface area is what? Curved surface area means 2 pi RH plus one plane surface. That time consider pi r square. Don't write 2 pi r square. And just simple calculation. Okay, we can calculate it. If it is hollow means two, you can say two leads are absent, or here you can say two plane surfaces are absent. It is only hollow. Then area means only curved surface area. Then so this is related to you can say right circular cylinder, and it is about only area. How to find volume? How to find volume? So volume concept is, volume is what? The space present inside that particular object. Okay, let's see, if I take a glass of water, so what is the volume? The amount of water present inside the glass. So, or quantity of water. So you can visualize it is, you can say, in 3D. Okay, the amount of liquid, that is volume. So here also I am standing inside a room. So volume means what? Volume means in the total space in 3 dimensional. That is the volume. Okay, so how to calculate the volume? The concept is concept. For example, say this is a circular region. It is a circular region. Okay, so you can say what is the volume? What is the volume of this circle? So sir, thickness to negligible. Okay, area is pi r square. Okay, so you can say right side tends to pi r square. Is it yes or no? Space. Here you can say thickness. If I take one biscuit, so you can say thickness compared to the circumference, thickness is negligible. So this much thickness into pi r square. Okay, so you just tell me the surface area. It is what? Pi r square. It is pi r square. Volume you can say the volume, how to then surface area into height. Okay, here small height, so you can write say h1. No need to neglect, no need to ignore. Just you tell me. For example, here height biscuit is what? Very much this much thin, this much thin. To consider the small height, say it is what? h1. So volume is what? Pi r square h1. And now we are increasing the height. Take another one slice, circular slice. Okay, same size. And now height is what? Now the height is, if I write it is h2, the volume is what? Pi r square h2. Because it is 3 dimensional, surface area into height. So this one. I am taking another one. And I am taking another one. This. So now consider the height is h3. That is, we can write it is what? Pi r square h3. So it means we have one cylinder. Okay, we have one cylinder, and where height is given h, cross sectional area pi r square. So volume means the space inside that container, which is nothing but it is surface area. This surface area pi r square into height of the container or cylinder h. So this is the formula of volume. So volume of cylinder, okay, of the cylinder, volume of the cylinder is what? Pi r square h. And here remember one thing, volume, so it is unit cubic unit. It is cubic unit. Okay, so it is cubic unit. It is in unit square. So I am giving one. Try to solve one mathematical question. or mathematical questions, and consider it is solid. First we are considering it is solid, and then we'll discuss about this. Okay, so now calculate the volume of the cylinder. Calculate the volume of the cylinder on that particular cylinder. So write it, calculate one, volume. Number two, carved surface area. Carved surface area. Number three, it is what? Total surface area. Total, which is carved surface, that is lateral surface area also. Just remember term. Carved surface is also known as what? Lateral surface area. So total surface area. Surface area. Okay. And this much is given, and some modifications are there. Suppose you have the object, then you have to paint, okay, over this carved surface, and per square unit it is, the cost is given. Then what is the total cost to paint that object? For example, right now you can see in our cities, you can see the flyovers, and you can say uh, the pillars are given. Those are, you can say, cylindrical in shape. Okay, these type of pillars are given. These type of pillars are given. Pillars are given. Those type of pillars are given here. So up to this it is the cylindrical. Okay, so how much concrete is required to construct this? You can say cylindrical pillar. We can calculate it by calculating the volume. Okay, then cost for painting, after calculating the carved surface area and the cost for per square unit, then we can calculate the total cost to paint this type of pillars. Okay, Achha. Now come to the point. Now let me release this part because it is not required now. Achha. Then the first we have to find volume, second one curved surface area, total surface area. So sir, without any data, how to find? So data we are there. So datas are a number. For example, if radius is given 2 say 20, for example 20 centimeter, and diameter is given 28 centimeter. Okay, height is given say 10 centimeter. This much is given. Diameter is given 28 centimeter. Height is given what? 10 centimeter. Done. Now, so what is the volume? Volume is what? Pi r square h formula. So we have to use pi, means it is 20 unit cube. So you have to calculate. So pi, put the value of pi, put the value of r, put the value of h. So sir, here to r is not given. R is given. So we know r is equal diameter divided by 2. So diameter, if we divide diameter by 2, then you will get r only. So just divide the diameter by 2, then you can find the value of r, and h to given 10, just calculate it. Unit centimeter. So next line you have to calculate, and the unit is what? Centimeter cube. Next, carved surface area. So how to calculate the carved surface area? It is carved surface area is what? 2 pi r into h. So for carved surface area, it is 2 pi r h. So two normal constant, then 22 by 7 pi r is, you can say here r value is given, from here you can write 14 centimeter. H is given 10, you can calculate it. Then here this surface, two surfaces are there, plane surfaces. If the plane surfaces are present, then you can, if the plane surfaces are present, then calculate these. So 2 pi r square extra, 2 pi r square, because this is pi r square, 2 pi r square. You have to put the value of pi, you have to put the r, and then you can calculate. If one surface is present, one is absent, so only pi r square. If both are absent, okay, then it is just only curved surface. So it is totally depends on the concept. So this is the data, and you can solve the question related to, you can say, right circular cylinder. Okay, then practice this one. Draw the diagram, practice it. Different questions are available. Try to solve those questions depending on the right circular cone. Okay, then next step.